Hi.
This is so weird.
This is weird.
How are you doing today, Emily?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm
So real.
excited to talk about Derek and Casey.
Oh my God. Ew.
I mean, don't pretend like you're not
I'm
excited. Look
extremely
it, my force field is
unfortunately excited.
activated right now.
I can't activate my force field. I'm
Let me
activating
just
it.
beat myself up real quick.
Yeah, I don't know
I'm
why I
gonna
tried to
smack it
hit
against my
myself.
head.
I have to activate my force field by hitting myself.
Yeah, we have to abuse ourselves to activate our force field. And if you're not in pain by the time your force field's activated, you're doing it wrong, honestly.
Actually,
So
because hello, Derek and Casey caused so much
figure
pain.
it out. Okay, well, bye.
And there it goes. Well,
And there it goes, and there it went. All right,
and
what are
there
we
it
doing
is.
today?
Well, you know what? Today we are going to be stop thinking, start feeling. That didn't make sense. Grammatically, that didn't make any sense, nor did I ever make grammatic sense. So there's that. Um,
But by saying it like that, you did stop thinking. So
oh my God, you're so right. Today we will stop
there we go.
thinking and start feeling. That sounds better, actually. And we today are going to be taking the MBTI or 16 personalities tests for Derek and Casey and seeing what their MBTI types are. And also, like, I don't know, is there like a compatibility thing? Like, I don't know if there
Yeah,
is.
once we get their personalities,
Yeah,
you just can Google like what's
that's
the
true.
compatibility between these two
That's
things.
true,
And then,
yeah.
I mean, there's probably like an actual
Something,
website
yeah.
that does it,
But
but we'll
yeah,
figure it
for
out
sure.
when we get the
Let's Google
results.
it. Oh my God, so exciting. So we're gonna take the test at the same time.
Yes.
I'll be taking it for Derek, and Christina will be taking it for Casey.
Yes.
And just answering the questions the way that,
Yeah, we'll sort of be like
yeah.
discussing what we think they would answer the test
Yes.
questions as. And like, mind you, we're doing more like high school Derek and Casey because we know
Mm-hmm.
them better.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
just like, I don't know, we're trying to
It's
find like an in-between area. We'll see.
exactly right. Exactly. It's like you obviously, as you age, you get more mature and all these things. And
True.
it's like, okay, but we deep down, we know Derek and Casey and their high school
Deep, deep,
selves. Deep,
deep
deep,
down.
deep, deep down. We care about Daisy.
It's true. It's very true.
So, we're gonna go with that information. Oh
Also,
yeah,
the
mugs.
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 If you didn't see, these are available for sale.
Yes.
The link will be in the description if you're watching on YouTube. If you're on Spotify, I don't know, go to
Yeah,
our
there's.
Instagram,
I
figure it
think
out.
there's a link in the description. I think there's. I mean, I've put links in the description in Spotify. So.
Okay, sick. We have tote bags,
Yeah.
notebook,
Mhm.
sticker.
Yes.
I gotta get my hands on some merch.
So
If there's something you
excited.
guys really want to see, let us know.
Yeah, definitely. It just takes a little bit to like edit the design to fit other things. So, it might
Right.
not be up right away, but
Right. But,
we will try our best.
We're only two people.
It's so true.
It's mainly Emily doing everything. So. Also, okay, speaking of our busy lives. Okay, we do have lives, listen.
True.
And the podcast schedule is changing. So we are now doing the first week of every month. So the first Tuesday of every month, we will be putting up a podcast. Later on, if we have time to do more, sure.
Yeah,
but right
absolutely.
now, it's not.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we were a little bit overly ambitious when we thought we could do it weekly.
We would love to do this every week. We would 100% love to.
Absolutely.
But the editing is just, y'all don't even know. It's crazy.
Right. Especially when we start
her back and then she just
especially when we start talking about like other shows or even like talking about the show itself, like finding clips from the show and like all this stuff. So
I always forget whenever we bring up like anything else, you have to like go find a clip from like something obscure, like the Beyond Belief Fact or Fiction. I was like, oh crap, I didn't realize.
I mean, I didn't have to, but it's better if we do. So
you are an elevated editor.
I try.
That's just what you do.
I try.
Okay. Are we ready to take this test?
I'm so ready, actually. yay.
I'm so excited.
Yay.
You might not see all of our answers because this is a very long test.
Yeah. We'll just keep in the things that are relevant and that are like I mean, everything's relevant, but like things that are, make sense to keep in, and just, if we start talking about like a scene or something and like you're like, oh yeah, I think this fits this because of X, Y, and Z. And so yeah. Or if like we have a question about, I don't know about this one, blah, 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 and then we'll talk about it. Yeah.
Yeah, some of these might be a hot take for some people.
Oh my god, true. And by the way, this is all our opinions of the characters.
Yeah, this is completely subjective.
Like you could take the same test for these characters and get a completely different answer for sure. But this is our interpretation of the characters and what they would answer these questions as. And so yeah, don't hurt us.
Yeah, we don't whatever.
To each their own, yeah. Everyone has their own interpretation.
Don't come for us, okay? Thank you.
Police.
I already saw the first question and I'm just like, oh no.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
All right. Who wants to read the first question?
I'll read it.
And then we'll just alternate.
I'll read it.
Okay.
You regularly make new friends. Wait, is that the one you have?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure. What if they're like out of order or like they aren't the same questions?
That would be so stupid. But
I would be so
far we're in sync.
Okay.
Is the next one for you? You spend a lot of your free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest.
No, just kidding. It is. I didn't even wait like a millisecond for that.
I knew you would do that too. As soon as I asked her, like, she's gonna pretend like but like I think you were so quiet that I was like, oh fuck.
I don't know why I'm like this. Okay. Yeah, you regularly make new friends. Okay.
Okay, so what would you say for Derek?
I would say like all the way agree.
He's very extroverted.
Yeah. Oh, but I mean,
well, okay, it
maybe second way in.
Yeah, maybe second, because Derek has I think more of a quirk of friends. Like he only hangs out with Sam and Ralph really, but Derek is one of those people at school that makes you think that you're his friend. So it's like everyone thinks they're Derek's friend, but Derek isn't everyone's friend.
Yes, he's very outgoing and friendly, but then it's but he's just not I don't know. You're not his friend. He's just
right. Exactly. It's acquaintance.
He's just the it guy.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I would say second to the last on agree would be
I chose that.
For Casey, okay, it's not for Casey's lack of trying, okay?
Yeah.
Because she would love
She's outgoing. She would I mean, look at Trevor.
Hi, I'm Casey. And you are? Walking away.
That's the thing, it's if people weren't so freaking mean to Casey, she'd make friends all the time.
Wow.
But
they are mean.
I feel because truth be told, Emily is her only friend that we see all the time. And it's
true.
We see Noel a couple times, but he's just stuck in the friend zone.
Actually true. Honestly true. Oh god, she really doesn't make friends very often.
I almost want to go second to last disagree, but I think maybe third.
Maybe third to last.
It's so hard to make friends.
Yeah.
I think that feels right. All right, next question. You spend a lot of your free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest.
Oh, Derek. I feel
we're both just getting the mind.
I don't know. I feel it's he's not gonna research, but or exploring various random topics.
Yeah,
but at the same time, it's he knows a lot about cars.
My mind immediately went to when he signed up for rock climbing.
Oh my god! Yeah, I forgot about that.
I'm okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know you were interested. I feel maybe kind of a neutral, or maybe one to the right if to disagree. You know what I mean? One towards disagreeing. Three.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's not you spend a lot of your free time exploring.
Yeah, true. But he's
true.
but it's if things are piquing his interest, he is more likely to do that. He's not going to do research on something that, I mean, let's talk about the fact that how much time he spends pranking Casey.
I knew you were going to say this. I was if you bring this up, I will. Thank you very much.
he's like, how to move all of the things out of Casey's house into the backyard, like literally. So
there's no like limits for how far he will go to see what he can do to Casey. So
True.
It's like we know that he can definitely explore things more that he's interested in.
Yeah.
But it's just like, how often does that actually happen outside of his
True, exactly. Yeah.
Maybe neutral.
What? Oh, for Derek?
I don't know. Yeah, no. Are you doing one to the right?
I did one to the right. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Actually,
Okay, so for
maybe
Casey,
neutral. You know what? I'm gonna put neutral. Yeah.
It's hard to say. I think maybe neutral.
Yeah.
For Casey, I mean, she loves knowledge, so
I feel like she just tries to know everything about everything.
True.
Well, except for cars. You know what I mean? And she's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Or fling
but
flongs.
It's like, do they all flinging flongs, right? But do they all pique her interest? It's like, what, like,
yeah.
Like, or is she just trying to shove as much knowledge?
Yeah, she's like, I just need, what if I'm just subject to random trivia and then I need to know all of this?
I think we're gonna put one to the left of neutral, like on the agree
side, yeah.
Just because it's like she does like collecting information,
yeah.
But like pique your interest is like here and there,
yeah,
like not all the time. So
okay, seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you want to cry too. Oh, I'm gonna say disagree here.
I feel like this is hard disagree for Derek. Agree for
yes, actually 1000%. Yeah, he's like, I mean, he doesn't want to cry. He hates it. He hates watching people cry. But like, it doesn't make him want to cry.
Right. No, it makes him want to run away.
Yeah, it makes him want to run. He's like, I can't do it.
Casey doesn't even need to see people crying in order to cry.
Literally.
Yeah. I've never seen her see someone cry and start to cry, I don't think. But it's like, you just know that she...
Yeah, she absolutely would. Like, Emily would start to cry, and then she has seen Emily cry, and then, like, she hasn't cried.
Where did Emily cry?
Over Sheldon when he was in Rumor Mill. I think.
True. Maybe not.
Maybe like, second to last.
Right before it.
Yeah.
All right. Next question is, you often make a bad... Okay.
What did you say?
Well, rewind. I like put on like a Wisconsin accent. I was like, you often make a backup. Oh my gosh, let me get a backup plan for what I just said. Okay, you often make a backup plan for a backup plan. Okay, I'm just gonna say right now, this is full agree on Casey.
Yeah, 1000% on Casey. Derek, I feel like he doesn't have a plan ever. Like, I mean, other than for pranking Casey, but he's not like, I have a backup plan for pranking Casey.
Yeah, he's always kind of just like, wherever the wind.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna say, I feel like hard disagree, like the hardest. Yeah. This is interesting because it's like I do expect them to agree on a lot of things because they are very similar people, but then at the same time, like they haven't really been agreeing on things so far.
Yeah, this is kind of reminding us like exactly how opposite they are.
Yeah.
Like, not in a bad way.
No, not at all. In the opposite of track. Exactly
opposites attract. So, all right, next question.
You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. So, Casey,
I almost want to hard disagree.
Wait, for Derek?
No, for
for Casey, yeah. I was thinking about disagreeing for Derek because, like neutral for Derek. Because I feel like he does stay calm, obviously. But, like, is he actually right? Like, he shows calmness outwardly.
But you gotta think, though, Derek is taking this test. Right?
Yeah, so like, is he gonna be...
would think.
Yeah.
I mean...
Maybe, like, maybe to the right... Or the left, I mean, of neutral.
The side, like one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Because it's like, I just feel like he does get stressed. And
for sure.
He tries to be as calm as possible, and he is usually very calm, but like there are definitely times when he's not.
Where he's lost it. For sure.
So Casey.
I feel like should I hard disagree for Casey? Like she literally is always frantic.
Yeah, 100%.
She can't
Yeah.
take the pressure.
I mean,
So
think about
Casey.
grade A cheater. Like, let's be real.
That's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of that. I'm thinking of futuritis as well. I'm just like, this girl cracks quicker than an egg. Like,
It's so true, actually.
All right.
Okay.
At social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know.
So just thinking about Casey.
This is an interesting question. Were you thinking of terms last year?
Yeah, absolutely.
You have a lovely home, sir.
Well, thank you, young lady. Ron Smith Warnison, a.k.a. father of the host.
Oh, I'm Casey McDonald.
Nice to meet you.
So, what kind of work do you do?
I mean, this is hard disagree for Derek. Like, he absolutely would talk
to everybody.
Yeah.
He already knows everybody. But
yeah. He's like, what new people I've made my rounds? I know everyone.
I feel like, I don't know if I should do hard disagree. Casey did introduce herself.
Or agree, it would
to
be.
the father at that party. and in the party, she talked to that one guy that Emily stole from her, which was really rude. Maybe like
True.
The one before hard disagree?
It would be agree because you rarely introduce.
Oh, you're right.
Try to introduce
You're
yourself.
right.
But yeah, I agree with maybe like the second one. You prefer to completely finish one project before starting another.
What projects?
Derek does new projects.
What kind of question is this?
I feel like this is a neutral then because like I just feel like he doesn't think about things like that. He's just like, I will just do whatever I'm doing.
Yeah, I feel like neutral can also be just like a
like I can do both
type of thing.
Yeah, just
yeah. For Casey, I mean, I guess like she's pretty organized.
True. I think of any time where she was just like, no, I have to do this before I do that or something, but I just
right. I feel like I don't know 100%, so I might go like the one right before hard agree.
I agree
but
with that.
Overall I think she's like pretty organized.
Yeah, she's very organized. So
you are very sentimental.
This is hard actually because if
this
Derek
is hard for Derek
is answering this himself and being like he's not gonna be honest, but like
true,
he is sentimental.
Let's just say
he's being honest.
Derek is being honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe he's drunk taking this. Who knows?
He's like with Smarty.
Right. Exactly. That's what I was just thinking. I was like, he would with Marty. It's like he can't completely disagree with this.
Yeah, I'm saying.
And also, he's sentimental about his jacket.
True, actually. Okay, I'm gonna go with like second agree, like in the middle agree.
Casey still has her schoolwork at her parents' house, so I'm gonna go hard agree.
1000%. Oh yeah, Derek's like, oh, you have my stuff at your house? I didn't even know.
Right. It's like she kept Derek's stuff.
She
kept Derek's in her basement.
I don't even want to talk about it.
She's probably a hoarder. She was on Hoarders. Okay.
I don't want to talk about it. I hate her. I'm just kidding. I love her so much. Okay. So yeah, wait. We're hard agreeing, I think, on that,
yes,
right?
Hard agreeing,
okay.
Yes.
You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. Okay, well,
hard agreeing. You go ahead and
hard disagree 100%. Yeah.
If we need to talk about Casey, you should not be listening to this podcast. That is truly a question where it's like they are exact opposites.
Yeah, 1000%.
Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge.
Interesting. Huh.
Okay, got it. I immediately thought like of Casey because obviously I'm answering for Casey, but it's like, and I think she does let doubt creep in there pretty easily. But for Derek,
the only thing I can think of is like driving lessons.
True.
And he was very much like outwardly like I'm still amazing, but he was inwardly
even when Derek
self-conscious about it.
Right. Even when Derek messes up, it's like he doesn't claim it as his fault. Like,
yeah, true.
he's just kind of like, none of this is my fault.
Yeah.
And so I didn't make a mistake. Someone else did.
Yeah. I'm going to say, like, second to last disagree.
I agree with that.
Like, he nothing can really make him doubt his overall abilities and knowledge, but just a few things could. Like Casey being
like telling him that Kendra thought he was immature.
Exactly.
Kendra was bored to tears on your study date, so she kind of wants to steer clear of you.
What? She said I was boring?
Exactly. Anything that Casey has criticism about, he's like,
exactly.
Wait a second.
Exactly. And that's honestly what I was thinking about for Casey's answer. I was like, kind of the same for Casey in terms of like, she doesn't doubt her abilities until like Derek gets in her head.
Mm-hmm. I really look that bad.
Didn't know tonight's theme was Return of the Living Bedhead.
Derek, do I really look that bad?
You actually care what I think?
I feel like she does take things to heart quite quickly. But I don't know if it makes her doubt her overall abilities and knowledge. Maybe like the smallest agree.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You are not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analyses of creative works.
That's literally what we're doing right now.
Oh my gosh. I mean, for Casey, she's very interested.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just hard disagree.
And I feel like Derek isn't opposed to that. Like, I don't think it's just, it has to be something he likes or he can make fun of Casey about. Like, I'm thinking about March Break with the book.
Yeah.
And so I feel like and even Ivanhoe too.
True.
So I think he's not opposed to it.
Maybe like the middle agree?
Yeah.
Or is that too strong?
I feel like that's maybe just neutral.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah, because he's like, I'm not like, I need to start a podcast to talk about interpretations and analysis of creative works.
Right.
But he's like, but I also don't care.
Right.
Either way.
Especially now, like, I know we're not supposed to be taking it for their adult selves, but I feel like we're kind of just like combining.
Yeah, he's a musician.
Examples. But he's a musician, so obviously he discussed creative works now, so.
True.
You know, what it is.
You're so right.
All right.
Next. Wait, do we talk about Casey? Oh, yeah, she's interested.
Yeah. I just put hard disagree because talking about crap like that. So.
Yeah. You're more inclined to follow your head than your heart. Sorry.
Interesting. This is kind of hard.
I feel like for Derek, that's a disagree.
Oh, for sure. Derek is definitely he wouldn't call it following his heart.
No, but he absolutely will not follow his head.
He doesn't follow his head, so it's gotta be the other thing. So.
Yeah, I agree. And he just goes with what he wants to do and what he gets what he wants. He gets in this house. He always gets what he wants.
I always get what I want.
In my house, I always get what I want.
Aren't we arrogant?
Yes, yeah.
I'm saying
this is hard
disagree for him. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I agree. For
Casey.
Casey, I literally am struggling. Because she has done both.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Vacation with Derek, where she like was gonna go do her dancing thing.
True.
We don't. I feel like none of us consider this canon anymore. But
it's not like it's actually not canon that she went to New York. She didn't go to New York.
For a second, following her heart, and then she was just like, "No, screw that. I'm going and being a lawyer." Bye.
Literally. I can't.
So I think I actually, as emotional as a person as Casey is, I feel like she does follow her head more, just because she's like, I need to approach this logically.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that's why she has no idea that she's in love with Eric.
Oh my god. And we're done. Okay. We've analyzed the whole show. Okay. I almost like want to go neutral because she like splits, but I maybe just one towards head. I don't know.
I think one towards head.
I'm really torn on this. One towards head. Okay.
Yeah. She's so like, I need to do what's logically right here. And
True. Yeah. And then that's why she like things don't work out for her, because she didn't like follow what she actually wanted.
Yes. So true. Oh my god.
The next question. You usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a particular daily routine. I think the only thing Derek plans is to floss his teeth.
Yeah, true, actually.
The rest of the day,
he's like, I got it done, and now I can do whatever I want. Yeah, so he's hard agree on this, 100%.
Yeah. Casey is who? I don't hard disagree or the one before hard disagree.
I feel like maybe the one before hard disagree, and simply because of Derek. Like I don't even understand. So like she's literally just like she's like I will just disregard everything that I have to do because Derek is being stupid, and I have to bother him now. I hate them. Anyway.
I'm gonna die. Okay.
You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. I just keep thinking about Casey.
Yeah, and I was like, honestly, Casey, I'm just gonna say I feel like hard disagree.
Yeah, 100%. So she absolutely does.
Except for Derek. She didn't give a shit about her impression on Derek.
That's true, but
but she thought Ralph was Derek.
Yeah, that is true. But even when she found out that Derek was Derek, like, she still fought with him. Like, she didn't care about what he had to do.
True.
What he was, or whatever, you know what I mean? Derek, you rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. I don't know. Like,
I would say that it's true, and that's why he is so easily friends with people. Is because he's just like right up front. He's just like
he has no
I don't give a shit
social anxiety.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's what people are attracted to.
Yeah, he's very confident.
Yeah, so I feel like he doesn't worry because it's like, you know, I'm not big on authority. He doesn't even care about his boss. Like he's
the only thing that's stopping me from going all the way is that, like, well, I guess isn't like a good impression on people you meet, but it's like, think of the party where he's like, everyone expects the worst of me, so I just do it.
Right.
I don't know. It's like people expect me to mess up, so I do.
Yeah, no, I definitely would not go hard agree.
Okay, maybe the second one then.
Just more on the agree side.
Yeah.
Because he, like, deep down, we all know that Derek actually cares.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not this guy that everyone thinks I am, but actually I am.
He goes into his corner in the laundry room and he cries.
Crying Queenie.
The crying corner.
Your happiness comes more from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments.
Derek and Casey are two very selfish.
Yeah. I still even that they don't like helping others, but they definitely derive their more happiness from completing their own accomplishments, for sure.
True. Because I'm thinking helping others. She scores. Yeah. So they have to help like Lizzie and Edwin.
Yeah.
But it's like they're only helping them because they're like telling each other they can't do it. So it's like it's a competition. They don't actually care about helping their younger siblings.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I mean they always know that they're underappreciated, the Lizzie and Edwin and Marty, like specifically Lizzie and Edwin.
But like the rare instances where they are like genuine, like and they do like accomplish helping out, like Lizzie or Edwin or Marty or whoever, like I know they do feel good about it.
I just think it says your happiness comes more.
Happiness comes from it.
Yeah. Well, it comes more from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments, which is not true.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's not true.
It's not. I almost want to go hard disagree. Like, definitely for Derek.
Too. You know what?
I think Casey too.
I'm gonna say for Casey.
Yeah,
she's so proud of her own accomplishments. I say
they're both pretty selfish.
Yeah, and we said it, and you know what? We love them, and we can say that.
Exactly. Okay, nice. You're prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse. Okay, well, we're not answering for me. We're answering for Derek.
For us, hard agree.
Yeah, 1000%.
Must resist clicking hard agree.
You're prone to worrying that things. I don't think Derek worries about that.
No. Everything's coming
it's just all gonna
roses.
go his way, and I think
Yeah, he literally like that's how he talks all the time.
That's
He's
literally
just like,
it.
I always get what I want. Like,
Yep.
it's just like, what do you
Yeah,
do?
I hard disagree on that one.
I don't know if Casey expects things to turn for the worse. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know if she worries until she sees
Something
like
is
a problem that
happening.
could cause something to turn for the worse.
Mhm.
Because I think overall she's a very optimistic person.
Yeah.
But when things could take a turn for the worse, she absolutely loses her mind. So
Actually true. Well, even like I'm thinking about dinner guests, and I feel like she worried a
Oh.
lot about
she
how
did.
things were gonna go.
Yeah.
Like to the point where she paid Derek to leave
Yeah.
before anything even was happening. Like
That's true. I think when the situation calls for it, when it's that important to her, she's
Yeah.
definitely prone to worrying.
Yeah.
And then other things she doesn't like
Yeah,
think about it until something bad is happening.
Yeah, you're right.
So, but just because of how much she worries about the things that do matter, I'm gonna go like second. Agree.
I agree with that. Okay.
You avoid leadership roles in group settings.
I don't think either of them avoid leadership roles in group settings.
No, they're definitely leaders as opposed to
Yeah.
followers.
Yeah. I think hard disagree for Derek. Well,
yeah. Well, I mean, it's weird because it's like
he doesn't want responsibility, but like,
well, that's the thing. But he was the manager at Smelly Nellie's. Like,
yeah, and yeah, you're right. And he like in D-Rock. I mean, it's D-Rock. You know what I mean? He's the technically he's the D in D-Rock. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm gonna say hard disagree.
Yeah. No, I would. Yeah, I would say hard disagree as well. And I would honestly say hard disagree for Casey as well.
I agree.
Like, once she gets in a group, it's like she wants to take charge.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's why she walked out of D-Rock, because she's like, you're not listening to me.
Yes,
like,
true.
And home movies, like home movies.
Oh yeah.
Period.
Oh please, yes, yeah. They're definitely.
That's my only example of movies.
Yep. You are definitely not an artistic type of person. I think they're both artistic people.
I hate when the question is like, it makes it like a double.
Yeah, me too.
Like,
yeah, you're definitely not. Now I'm confused. You're definitely not. Okay, so I think we're on the disagree side for both of them.
Yeah,
okay.
They are artistic.
Yes. Oh God.
Their own sorts.
Yes. I mean, Derek, I know we're not talking about now, but he always was a musician. He was in D-Rock, and he's into film and directing and stuff. He's always been creative, and he's creative just in terms of the pranks that he pulls on Casey.
I was gonna say his pranks are creative. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so
the man is very creative. He has an artistic vision
for sure. And Casey, I mean, hello.
Casey's definitely artistic. Like hello.
Yeah.
Like, whatever do you mean?
Whatever do you mean? That's art.
Like this girl's writing poems.
Yeah. She's writing music. She writes music.
Woof, woof, woof.
Woof, woof, woof.
She does write music, and she has been dancing since she was a baby.
Yeah.
So
they're both artistic. Honestly, hard disagree for both of them.
Hard disagree for hard disagree for sure.
Okay. You prefer to do chores before allowing yourself to relax. Derek is hard disagree on that.
Derek is literally coming home and saying, Edwin, do this more.
Yeah.
Do this. Sits on the recliner at the end.
Yeah.
But also, Casey also passes her shit off on Lizzie, so.
That's true, but I feel like
we mean by chores.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if she was like if it was like homework, then she would be like, yes, I need to do my homework before
doing first.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, she's less into relaxing overall. So
true.
I don't know. Should I do hard degree or the one before hard degree?
The one before hard degree. I feel like.
Okay. Good.
Next page.
Oh my gosh, I love this next question. I love this next question.
Oh my god.
It is. You enjoy watching people argue. Watching people argue. Not arguing yourself. Mind you.
Watching people argue. I feel like Derek would agree.
Oh yeah, he would.
He's like, he's living for it. He's like, this is actually interesting. He's like, I'm gonna watch
popcorn on the
sidelines. Yeah, I'm gonna hard agree. Honestly,
the only people if there's a bunch of people in a room, the only ones arguing are always Derek and Casey. So it's like, do they even? When have we ever seen people argue in front of of Derek or Casey.
Well,
is what I'm trying to think of.
Jordan and Nora argue in front of them.
True.
And then I think about like
obviously
their
they don't enjoy that
their
'cause it's
actual
parents.
like parents probably argued in front of them too before they
that's
got
true. But
divorced.
they definitely wouldn't enjoy that. Like they even got upset in what was it, like Puppy Dog Tales, when they were like listening and they were like everyone was really upset. So
I kind of want to do second agree
excluding
for
parents, I
both
don't
of
know.
them. I don't know. Because I mean they're still people. So it's like
True.
but at the same time, I don't know. Well, I feel like
enjoy watching.
I feel like
people
Casey
argue.
doesn't enjoy watching people argue in general.
Yeah.
But
No, I think that
Derek,
would
I
stress
think,
her out.
does enjoy it.
Oh yeah.
I feel like Derek is
I'm gonna just go
middle.
one into disagree for Casey, just because I feel like she's too sensitive to like she's like the only time she's watching it is when she's watching the show about rich kids with problems.
True. I'm going middle agree for Derek. You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself. It's hard disagree for Derek. Hard disagree.
Okay.
Futuritis, anyone?
Derek Venture.
Derek.
For Casey, she can't avoid it. Like it just happens to her. So like, I don't know how to answer this. Like,
well,
she has to fall down an entire flight of stairs.
I feel like it's like, would you rather avoid drawing it?
True,
You know what I mean?
true.
Like you would rather avoid it if you could.
Well, I don't think she avoids drawing attention to herself because it's like she literally ran for president. Or, well, I mean, yeah, she ended up running for president.
Yeah, but she was hesitant
dances
about it.
competitions. Right, true.
Well, actually,
but,
Emily
like,
was hesitant about it for her, and
True,
she wanted to do it.
Yeah, that's true. And she also, when, in the fall, when she literally rounded up the entire hallway.
All right, everyone, listen up. I have something to say.
Oh, true,
You guys
actually.
probably don't realize. Like,
Yeah. I feel like
she.
I don't think she does avoid it, to be honest.
No, I think she is constantly drawing attention to herself.
But I feel like she wouldn't completely hard disagree on it.
No. And like the one before, maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
Your mood can change very quickly is the next question. I wasn't telling you that.
At me next time.
I'm not diagnosing you as bipolar.
I am bipolar. Your mood can change very quickly. Derek, not really.
No, Derek kind of has one mood.
Yeah, I'm gonna hard.
Derek is a mood.
I'm hard disagreeing because he just doesn't. Okay. He doesn't change very quickly.
And Casey is giving the female stereotype, and
yeah,
it can change
very quickly. Yeah. Casey.
As quickly as hard agree, or
I don't know.
just before it.
Maybe just before it.
She's not like
she's not like
crazy.
Exactly.
But it is comedic, like how quickly she goes from crying to smiling.
True.
You often end up doing things at the last possible moment, aka the Derek procrastination.
Yeah, we're just gonna hard agree there.
How do you know I haven't studied?
Because you practice the Derek procrastination method.
What's procrastination?
I'll tell you tomorrow.
I mean, what else is there to say other than the Derek procrastination method?
Yeah, exactly. It's literally, that's his MO. And then Casey.
Compensation.
Well, I mean, when she does things at the last possible moment, it's not on purpose.
True.
It's because
she didn't have the right dates. Yeah.
Right. She got the dates wrong.
Yeah.
Or she freaked out before graduation, threw all note cards on the ground, ripped them up, and then she was like, oh, shit.
Pretty gutsy. Huh?
Pretty gutsy, huh? And then she cries. So I think just as Casey as a person in general, I feel like it's hard to disagree.
I agree with that.
He wants to be prepared.
This is kind of interesting because if you think about it, like the wording in here is like you postpone finalizing decisions. It's almost like you're saying that you're procrastinating. But it's actually like the opposite. So it's like instead of like putting off of a decision, you're just like,
Can you just make one right away?
Yeah, exactly. Which I feel like is very Derek. Like he's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
And then Casey's the opposite. I mean, think about how she decided to go to Queens. It took her forever.
Very true.
So I'm gonna say agree, hard agree. You usually, oh wait, no, disagree. You usually
wait, no, hard disagree. Yeah. And then for Casey,
I don't think she's all the way agree.
No, I think she's like in the middle of agree.
Yeah.
All right.
I all the way agree with that.
I all the way agree with your middle of agree.
Yes.
You rarely second guess the choices that you have made.
Oh, hard agree for Derek. Well,
I mean, you know, sometimes hindsight is 20/20 for him. It's always just too late. It's
you're right. You're
late.
Yeah. It's like I regret it, but it's not that I'm second guessing
but you
the choice.
Can't change your choice.
Yeah. I think he's hard agree. He rarely second guesses.
Casey does do this a lot, I think. So I'm gonna do middle disagree then, I think, because she's always just like, well, what if I do this? And what if this? And what if I do this? Like, she's always like...
She's like, I have anxiety.
What if? Yeah, no, literally. Anxiety queen.
Yes. You enjoy going to art museums. I'm gonna say no on that one for Derek. Hard disagree.
Hard disagree. And I'm sure Casey freaking loves museums.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Just gonna hard agree on that one. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings.
Hard agree for Derek. Hard agree.
This man.
He said, I've never.
Period.
He said, I've never known of another person's feelings in my life.
I've never known my own feelings, so how will I know anyone else?
Yeah. The only feeling I do know is that I'm in love with Casey, and that's it.
Literally, it consumes his very being.
Yeah. He's like, does everyone feel this way? Actually, he is like that. He's like, Sam is obviously interested in Casey, because I am.
That's so true. He projects himself on other people.
100%.
I think Casey tries to understand people's feelings, but whether she's right or not is an entirely different story.
1000%. I mean, think about like Scott with Lizzie.
Right. She doesn't have a very good like I don't know what to call it, but it just she's not very accurate
social
with
IQ.
her feeling sensitive. Yeah, exactly. But when it comes, I mean, if she knows what they're feeling, like if they tell her, I think she's pretty good at trying
understanding.
to understand.
Yeah, exactly.
Casey does not have a hard time understanding other people's feelings, even if it takes her a while for people to like explain. Like when she kind of ignores Lizzie's feelings, if Lizzie really sits down and talks to her about it,
she understands.
She'll listen. She tries to get it. Yeah. So I'll do like second to last.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah. Okay. You like to have a to-do list for each day. No, Derek doesn't have a to-do
hard agree.
Derek hard disagree. He's like,
cool, perfect. This is one of those easy ones.
Yep.
You rarely feel insecure.
Ooh. Yeah, I feel like hard agree for that. Then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Casey's so insecure.
She is.
She's so.
It's
but
like,
and yet she's so selfish.
She is. Yeah, it's crazy.
I think it's because she's insecure that she's selfish.
Yeah, probably.
She's like, everything is about me because I'm horrible.
She is Marsha Brady.
Literally.
Marsha.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna say the smallest disagree because
Yeah.
like she definitely knows she feels insecure.
Right.
And it's just gonna happen. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Insecurity just happens.
Yeah,
like,
true.
You often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are very different from your own.
Derek does not do that.
These two, why would they ever spend time thinking about other people?
Actually, true.
Unless it's one of them.
Yeah, I feel like Casey does more than Derek, but I mean, Derek's like hard
True.
disagree. He's not. He doesn't.
True. I'm not gonna go full disagree, but I'm gonna go one before full disagree because
Yeah.
Casey literally like is just in her own little white girl
She
bubble,
really
and
is.
That's just period. Like,
That's
she
just
is, so.
that's how she is. You are still bothered by mistakes you made a long time ago. I don't know.
This is interesting
This
because
one's interesting, yeah.
Derek acts unbothered all the time, but
Right. Mhm.
Derek has a very good memory and he remembers everything.
Mhm.
So it's like things that he did
Yeah.
that he regrets. It's like, how long does he hold on to that?
Probably a while. He doesn't think of himself as someone who makes mistakes. So if he made a mistake, that would probably really bother him.
Well, okay. Well, I think what it is if he thinks about it,
Yeah.
he is bothered by it. But it's just
Yeah.
like he tries to not ever think about it. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
thinking
he
of,
pushes
like,
it away.
Time at your stepbrother, and it's like he like freaked out when Nora tried to like explain how Derek and Casey met. and
That's
he was just like,
true. Yeah.
Especially after Operation Disengagement. You said you'd never mention that.
Yeah, ancient history. Come on. Moving on. Hey, Dad, dinner. Hungry.
and so clearly,
But-
like that
But
kind of
it bothers him. Yeah. But he
Right.
just doesn't want to think about it.
Yeah, he just doesn't think about it, but it's still.
I'm gonna
bothers
say
him.
the
He does,
first
so.
agree, like those
Okay.
one on the left.
Okay, that sounds good to me. Casey.
I feel like she
I don't know.
would always be bothered by her mistakes.
Yeah, that's true, but it's like
She's like, I don't make mistakes.
that's the thing. I'm just like, does she even like reflect on them, or does she just pretend like that never happened? Like, I can't ever think about that again because it's too traumatizing for her.
I feel like she would reflect on them more than Derek would.
yeah,
Because she wants to be a better person. So like if she's making mistakes,
Yeah.
she probably
yeah, and she is an anxious person, so yeah, like middle agree.
yeah.
You rarely contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life.
Okay, hard agree for Derek. He
mean?
rarely contemplates those things. He's like, the meaning of life is
not that deep.
having
Give me a sandwich.
yeah, having sandwiches. That's it.
Sandwiches
And being in love with
talking to
myself.
girls. Casey once said, "Oh, life."
Whatever do you mean?
I call it The Meaning of Life by Casey McDonald. Oh, life. Whatever do you mean?
And that was quite philosophical.
That is true.
Contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life. I mean, besides that one time, and the poem was also meant to provoke Derek. So,
True.
Casey's definitely thought of this before.
Yeah.
Like, just because, she journals.
Yeah.
So she just has.
True.
But
it's not like she's constantly thinking about it.
right. So it's like you rarely contemplate it would be true, but
Yeah.
it's also like
But it's not never,
yeah, I'm like, should I go neutral on this? I don't know.
I feel like you rarely
or
contemplate.
one disagree.
Yeah, I think one disagree.
One small disagree.
I'll take one small disagree, please.
You take great care not to make people look bad, even when it is completely their fault.
Disagree, Derek. Disagree hard. Disagree.
If there was something harder than disagree for Derek, we would be choosing it.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
He takes great care to make people look bad.
Yeah, no, literally. He's just out of
Especially
his
when it's
way.
completely their fault.
Exactly. Oh my god. And Casey, Casey she's not a mean person.
No.
Even when Amy was trying to
Yeah.
trash her, she
That's
never tried to
true.
get revenge or whatever. The only
Yeah.
person she tries to get revenge on is Derek. She literally doesn't
Yeah.
care.
And it's not like she's
About-
trying to make him look bad. The only time she ever really
Right.
did that was in the Prank Wars.
Prank wars, yeah.
And even then, she
So-
literally went back on it and was like, no, don't expel him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she doesn't like being mean to people. So,
Yeah.
she doesn't. I don't know if she takes great care because
Right.
sometimes she can probably make people look bad without meaning to.
Yeah. True.
So I'll just do like middle agree.
Yeah, I agree with that.
When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to feel disappointed.
Oh my god, that's so Derek though.
That's so brutal.
That's so Derek though.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I'm not
That's
gonna
so true.
hard
When
agree, but
but
I want to.
Yeah, we don't exactly know if it's a hard agree, but
Yeah.
it's like the rare instances
Yeah.
where he expresses how he feels. Like I'm just thinking at the party when he's just like thinking about his dad, and it's just like, oh my god, this is like a
Yeah.
secret insecurity of Derek's.
Yeah, I'm gonna say middle agree, honestly.
Okay, yeah, sounds good to me.
Actually,
I mean, I feel like this would also be a fear for
Yeah.
Casey.
I agree. She doesn't like
Because
disappointing
that,
people.
that puts even more
Think
like
about her dad.
being seen as right, exactly.
Yeah.
Being seen as someone who has it all together. She has even.
Why are they
more
both
pressure
trying to
keep
impress their
that
dads?
going.
Anyway.
That's so true. Oh my god, they're getting the same answer for this just for that reason.
Ugh, love that. You often feel overwhelmed. I feel like Derek does not often feel overwhelmed.
No.
I feel
No, he
like
doesn't.
he's hard to disagree for that. Like, even when he's like stressed, I don't think he's feeling overwhelmed really.
Yeah. Casey's always overwhelmed.
She's so always overwhelmed.
It's like you often feel overwhelmed. Hard agree. She often feels overwhelmed.
She does.
Agreeing.
Yes.
Just agreeing with the question.
Yep.
You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps.
So hard to disagree for Derek. There's no way he's doing that.
Yeah, no, he doesn't care. He
He's
doesn't care
skipping
at all about
everything.
steps.
He said, "What directions? I'm throwing them away."
You know, literally. He's like, I threw out the manual for a second.
I got it. I can see. I can figure it out myself.
Yeah, and of course Casey is an absolute stickler. So
Yeah. No.
hard agree.
Yeah.
What can we say?
Yep. You are very intrigued by things labeled as controversial. Well,
Daisy? Yeah, right.
is being in love with your stepsibling controversial? Because I think they're both intrigued.
I think this might be okay. Well, for Derek, yeah.
Yeah. Are we hard agreeing? I mean, I think so. I feel like he does.
I mean, according to the internet, that's like the most controversial take that we can have.
I mean, true. Even putting
I'm
aside
like
the step
other-
sibling aspect.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to think of like other.
I mean, he's like
labels controversial.
Babe Raider and like
True.
gross
He sold
misogynistic
school
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, selling
He
school supplies.
without whatever and
Permission and yeah.
So it's like he likes
Yeah.
likes disobeying the rules.
Yes, yeah.
So,
Yeah. I'm gonna say hard agree for him.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I think Casey. I mean, like,
She's
who's
intrigued.
not intrigued
I
by
mean,
controversial things? Like,
who's not intrigued?
are we all human? Who's
Am I not intrigued? I'm intrigued.
Is nothing sacred? I mean, Liz. Okay, here's an example. Like every time Derek does something, that she's just like she gets really mad. She's like, Derek, you can't do that. But then it's like she gets sucked into it.
Yeah, like Babe
things
Raider.
go over
Yeah.
the night. It's like she's just like, oh, I want to sneak. in too.
That's
It's
true.
like,
Means you're as edgy as a teddy bear.
I'm coming with you.
And then
it's like
Truman.
when yeah, exactly. Once she sees how exciting something could be,
Oh yeah.
she's definitely drawn in.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
I
I
think that she
I feel like
doesn't
middle
want to
agree.
be, though.
Or middle
Yeah.
or first agree.
But maybe first, because I
Yeah.
feel like from
She-
Casey's
yeah.
standpoint, she
Yeah, she'd
doesn't
be like-
want to be
yeah, I feel
intrigued
like-
by controversial
I don't
things.
know. I don't know. Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
but she is because she's a human being. So
So true.
Oh,
You
wait.
would pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more. I don't think either of them would do that.
all these selfless questions got me LOL.
I'm hard disagreeing for Derek. Wait, but what if it was Casey?
Okay. Well, okay.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
Second to last
For
disagree.
Derek. Yeah. No, because for Derek, like, literally, even if he, like, well, it depends. If Casey wants it, he gives it up for Casey.
Yeah.
Like, middle shelf in the bathroom cabinet.
Yeah.
Presidency,
Yep.
whatever. Like,
Mhm.
he's just like, fine. You want this more than me. I don't care.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's pretty much just for Casey. Like,
Yeah.
he's like, he's still a selfish person.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe second to last. Disagree for Derek,
That's what I did.
guess.
Yeah.
Casey.
I feel
Casey's
like
heart is often in the right place.
Yeah, I agree. But well, even like with Scott, right? Like she was willing after she finally realized that Lizzie liked Scott. She was willing to not go out with him, but then she wanted, or Lizzie wanted her to, whatever. So I do think she can be selfless at times when you actually explain to her the situation.
True.
She needs to actually understand what's going on first, which is the hard part for her, I think.
Yes, that's true. Should, like, first degree maybe?
Yeah, I think so. You feel confident that things will work out for you. Derek is hard agree on that. 100%. That's literally him to a T.
Hard agree. Casey could be middle of the road because it's like she does have confidence, like that, I don't know, but at the same time she's always like, well, what if
Right.
like, what if I have to be a foot doctor? Like, she's just like,
Foot doctor?
Yeah, she's like she's never 100% sure.
Yeah, that's true.
But sometimes she can be like overly confident, so I'm just gonna go
That's true.
right down the middle. All right,
Fine.
so
Okay.
that was the last question.
Yeah, I'm gonna select the
Now we're
gender.
selecting genders. Okay. Oh, I got
Oh,
my god.
Oh! Derek is an entrepreneur. It says your personality type is entrepreneur. His number MBTI thing is ESTP-A. I don't know what that means, but we'll see. So it says entrepreneurs are savvy, energetic, and very perceptive people who truly enjoy living on the edge. Also, this person is wearing sunglasses and has a sports bag on.
Perfect. It's perfect.
And he's doing finger guns. Anyway.
I was just doing finger guns.
Yeah. 86% extroverted. Extroverted individuals readily enjoy group activities and value social interactions. They tend to be outwardly enthusiastic and express their excitement. Okay, true. That one makes sense. He's 64% observant. Observant individuals are pragmatic and down to earth. They tend to have strong focus on what is happening or very likely to happen. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, he makes it his business to know everything at this
So
school, you know what I'm saying?
So true, actually. 72% thinking, so thinking or feeling, and he's wait, I forgot about that. It's thinking or feeling.
What did he get?
72% thinking.
Oh,
he's thinking a lot. Thinking individuals focus on objectivity and rationality, often dismissing emotions in favor of logic, which honestly makes sense. Even when he's saying stop thinking, start feeling, he's really just talking about Casey like not writing sappy songs anyway. But right. They tend to see effectiveness as more important than social harmony. He's 83% prospecting. Prospecting individuals are very good at improvising and adapting to opportunities. They tend to be flexible nonconformists who value novelty and above stability. That's so true and so Derek.
Yeah.
Okay. This one I think is the last thing, right? Yeah. The -A or whatever. It's assertive or turbulent. And he's 78% assertive. That makes so much sense. Assertive individuals are self-assured, even-tempered, and resistant to stress. They refuse to worry too much and tend to be self-confident when striving to achieve goals.
Yeah.
Oh
You
my
know what? Even
goodness.
before you even like read off everything, just describing the cartoon character, I was like, this hit the nail on the head. And like entrepreneur and like a dude wearing sunglasses doing finger guns, I'm like, that's Derek. Like,
Yeah.
but then that just confirmed everything.
Yes.
And when I tell you what Casey's result is, you're gonna die.
Okay. I love it.
Okay, so Casey is the literal opposite of Derek. The literal opposite.
Oh my God.
INFJT. Like literally every letter is exactly the opposite. This is crazy. I don't even know what to say right now. Anyway, she's this little green lady who looks like she's in a fantasy novel, which Casey we know likes to read.
I love her.
So this is fitting. Advocates are she's an advocate, by the way. That's what she's called. Advocates are quiet visionaries, often serving as inspiring and tireless idealists. So, okay, quiet visionaries, and an idealist. I mean, obviously, I think Casey likes to idealize her entire life.
So true.
It's not great.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's I figured she'd be middle of the road here. She's 51% introverted, but she's 49% extroverted. So she's kind of right in the middle. Introverted individuals tend to prefer fewer yet deep and meaningful social interactions and often feel drawn to calmer environments.
Wow.
Yeah, she likes deep, meaningful interactions and she likes calmer environments. So that's totally true. So she's 65% intuitive when it comes to her mind. Intuitive individuals are very imaginative, open-minded, and curious. They value originality and focus on hidden meanings and distant possibilities. So she's very just like open to everything. She's
like different
interpretations. I think that, and I think she definitely is more imaginative than. Well, I don't know. I guess. It kind of depends. But
They just have their own different. Yeah.
I like this picture because it's like she's like explaining cars to this guy, and I'm just thinking of driving us.
No, 16 spark plugs.
16 spark plugs. Yeah. And it's just like, Casey, you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Leather, woofer, sub-roof. Got it.
All right, her nature is 57% feeling. I am obsessed that Derek is thinking and Casey is feeling like this.
That's crazy.
Amazing. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
57% feeling. Feeling individuals value emotional expression and sensitivity. They place a lot of importance on empathy, social harmony, and cooperation, which
that's why they don't get along.
And look at exactly. But like, even the picture is like this man got an F.
Yeah.
She's like already pointing him towards like helping him. Like that's Casey. Oh my god, 88% judging.
She's so judgy.
Wow. Okay. Judging individuals are decisive, thorough, and highly organized. They value clarity, predictability, and closure, preferring structure and planning to spontaneity. Okay, well that explains why it's 88.
Yeah.
That is Casey, if I ever knew her. All right, and then turbulent 83.
She's so turbulent.
Turbulent individuals are self-conscious and sensitive to stress. Oh, those two things describe Casey to a T. They feel a sense of urgency in their emotions and tend to be success-driven, perfectionistic, and eager to improve. This is yeah. This is okay. I'm just gonna type ESTPA, right?
Yeah.
ESTPA. And INFJT compatibility. Okay, so INFJ, I don't think it gets into like the specific like A and T's. But INFJ and ESTP compatibility, love, marriage, and romance. Okay, it says the creative INFJ and practical ESTP combine to make an interesting pair. Despite their differences, these two opposites can build a happy and long-lasting relationship. Do you hear that, everyone?
Oh my god.
Do you hear that?
Oh.
They can and they will. Balancing each other out is what this couple is all about.
Oh my god. I gotta go.
This has been great. Hope your force field's been activated. See you later.
Oh my god.
And they have the potential to do it very well. That's great because literally, if Derek and Casey are one thing, they are a balance. They are a balance of each other. They fill in all of the holes that the other one has. Like literally, what the other one lacks, the other one makes up for every single time. Every time. That's who they are.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't even want to talk about it.
Cry. I'm gonna cry. Okay, that was just like the opening statement. It says compatibility. Generally, an INFJ and ESTP relationship has the potential to be a match based on mutual growth because they are both strong in areas that the other is weaker in. They can become authentically connected and begin to look on each other as a source of support and growth.
I gotta go. I gotta go. I have to leave. I have to leave.
My soul has ascended. It just gets better. Both the INFJ and ESTP are passionate types, and their combination can yield their combination can yield a relationship that's passionate and deeply fulfilling. Everyone, I hope you're listening carefully. Since both INFJs and ESTPs can be slow to trust and cautious in love, their relationship may be slow to start.
You mean the slowest slow bird ever? 20 years.
This is an understatement.
20 years with their own children, with other people.
Okay. INFJs are intuitive and organized individuals who seek partners that they can have deep and meaningful connections with, while ESTPs are present-focused people who live in the moment and seek partners with whom they can have fun with. Together, what makes their relationship strongest is its potential to balance them both and make them more well-rounded.
I gotta go. I have to leave right now.
So, like, why is this literally describing them? Like,
It's so describing them
right now.
Okay.
There's like a little diagram, and it's like a list of compatibilities and a list of possible conflicts. So the compatibility part, I think, is going to be mostly what I just read. It's they balance each other. They are both independent, true, and they share the same love languages. Okay, listen, we haven't gotten into love languages
We haven't.
yet in Casey, but we will.
We will.
Possible conflicts.
Physical touch?
Everything, obviously. That's not what it says. They have different approaches to life. Okay, true.
True.
They have conflicting energy levels.
That seems right, yeah.
Yeah. They communicate in contrasting ways. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one of their biggest issues.
Yeah.
Even though they are quite unalike, these two types have a few reasons why they are good for each other. 1, they can help each other grow.
So real.
2, they can respect each other's independence. I think they do. 3,
no.
my feelings. I'm sorry, I was like, it's just cute. They love in similar ways.
Oh, they do though.
They do. It says, for example, if an INFJ and ESTP couple share a love for music or art, and they listen to a song together or view a painting together in an art gallery, the INFJ may help the ESTP notice things about the song or art piece that they didn't pick up initially, because for ESTPs, subjective things like art and music are often just enjoyed aesthetically, so they don't dig that deeply into them.
Oh my god.
That would so be like, I'm picturing Derek and Casey going on a date to a museum.
Unfortunately,
it's like
yeah.
100%. Like, that'd be the whole date, is Casey being like, no, Derek, you have to like look at the deeper meaning, like blah blah blah. And then he would like try to understand. Like,
I actually want to pass. I'm going to pass away.
Here's ways they can balance each other out. INFJ can help the ESTP notice the other people's feelings so that they can be more aware of how their actions and behaviors affect other people. 100%.
Yeah.
ESTP can ground the INFJ and help them get their heads out of the clouds so that they can experience life more richly.
Oh my god.
Don't you ever want to live life a little more richly?
Come on, lighten up. You're 15 going on 50. Come on, Casey. Don't you ever want to live a little dangerously?
That's perfect.
INFJ can organize things for ESTP so that they can keep on track towards and focus on their goals. And that's literally the plot of Rude Awakenings. Thank you very much. And then finally, the ESTP can increase the amount of fun and spontaneity in the INFJ's life so that their life can feel more fulfilling.
Wow.
I mean, yeah.
Wow. And they just are.
Oh, it says what their love languages are.
Oh, what does it say?
Which is three of them out of 5, but whatever. for both of these types, quality time, physical touch, and words of affirmation are their most common love languages. And I mean, acts of service maybe like is helpful for Casey because she like chivalry and stuff like that.
That's true.
But I feel like words of affirmation is more directed.
I think also acts of service is also for Derek because he likes things done for him.
That's true. That's very true.
In a way.
Yeah. I think I would replace that one with words of affirmation. I feel like the acts of service is more than
words of affirmation.
But like quality time and physical touch is literally
that's
them.
them.
Like
that's them.
That's just their top two, and that's them. And
that's them.
It might even be physical touch first, and then quality time.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Did any of you see how drunk we got? Taking shots for when they we didn't take shots for that, but we would have been dead whenever they unnecessarily touched. We had to take a drink, and hence we were drunk.
Oh my god, we were so drunk.
They have differing approaches to life, which I think was one of them that I already read.
Mm-hmm.
INFJs are reserved and introverted, while ESTPs can be hyper and loud. Well, yeah. INFJs are abstract communicators, while ESTPs are realists. That's so true.
Yeah.
Derek's just like, what are you saying? Just speak like a normal person. And Casey's like, I wrote a poem.
Oh my god, life. Whatever do you mean?
Oh my God,
Stinky Feet, a poem by Casey
Stinky Feet. I was just thinking about how that was like acts of service because he still like got her a poem published, and I'm like,
shut up.
My bad. I didn't write these episodes. Okay, I'm just saying.
I didn't want to think about that.
I'm sorry.
How dare you? I don't like them. And they're actually literally opposite. I can't believe that. Like, they're literally opposites in every way.
Even like the extra letter was an opposite. Like,
yes.
That is absolutely insane.
That's crazy. I can't. They're the definition of opposites attract.
They are. And we just we scientifically, somewhat scientifically proved that. Okay. And
we truly
I don't
did.
Hear anyone saying anything because these two were clearly made for each other. They literally fill in each other's
compliments.
Gaps. Like,
yes.
That's not just me saying that. Yeah, they compliment each other. And I'm just like, I'm not saying that. The test is saying that.
The test, which is
take it up with
100% facts.
Yeah, it is facts. Okay.
I know we said that it's our interpretation of the characters, but it's facts.
But I think we got their exact what they should have
done. I
like,
think so too. I mean,
were described perfectly.
Yeah, I don't really see how else it could have been.
Like, if y'all want to dive deep into this, feel free to Google INFJ and ESTP, and there is a plethora of information.
Mm-hmm.
The number one way to show love, INFJ's number one way to show love is sacrificing their time alone to spend quality time with their partner. And I feel like Casey very much always wanted to spend time with her boyfriend whenever she had one. Like, she was like, I don't want to be alone. I'm just gonna go on dates all the time. And then ESTPs is showing enthusiasm towards their partner and their hobbies or interests. You know, when Derek is actually being a good boyfriend, yeah, I think that's honestly the number one way to show he cares, because he cares so very little about other people's crap that he's just like, for him to actually show interest in it is like a big deal. Can I just say that I just scrolled down and it says INFJ and ESTP in bed, but it's just like one sentence though, so I don't even, okay.
I need to hear it.
They can both. Oh my god!
Please keep reading.
They can both enjoy experimenting in bed. INFJs see sex as more of a way to connect than ESTPs do emotionally, but ESTPs can take sex seriously as well. Okay. I mean,
that makes sense.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I get that. It was like all these up there. Like, we're not getting into this. It says that, when it's ESTP male and INFJ female, because there's a different paragraph where it's INFJ male and then ESTP female.
Okay.
But for this one, it says they can often fall into traditional gender roles. And you know what? I see this
Derek definitely would.
But it's like Casey would be like, fuck no.
No, absolutely. 100%. She's like, I'm not cooking. I'm not.
Yeah, no, literally.
And he's like, I
She can't
agree.
cook and she'll burn down the house. Yeah, he
He's-
wouldn't let her cook. Like,
No.
she's gonna kill them all.
Absolutely. He'd be like, but you're not
Mom
driving
twigs.
because I'm a better driver because I'm a guy.
That, oh my god, driving lessons was so sexist. I can't even.
So sexist.
Okay, this is how to resolve their conflict. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
I
like
think I have an
Paul
idea.
Is, I'm. And I do you think do you think you know how they can resolve their conflict?
I think I think I have
pretty obvious.
pretty good idea of how.
Anyone with any one of the five senses could probably figure it out. INFJs and
Smell?
ESTPs can resolve their conflicts by being honest and confronting their problems directly.
I guess they'll never be fixing their problems.
I guess we'll just never get
I guess we'll just never get
that's
Daisy.
great.
Wow.
They just get in their own ways, and I'm like,
self-sabotage.
great. I think that I have nothing else further to say here because
Case closed.
I'm just astounded. Yeah. Anyways, great. I'm so glad that we have now proven definitively once and for all that Derek and Casey belong together.
Yeah, because they are opposites
do
and
attract.
yeah, and they complete each other. Yay.
It's just science, people.
It's just science. If you have a problem with it, take it up with science.
Yeah, don't take it up with us because we're not listening to you and we never have been.
I don't like them. I think I've said it like 50 times already now, but
Yeah.
they hurt my feelings just in general
They
because
make us feel too much.
yeah. They hurt my feelings because they exist and even though they don't exist. And so that's all I want to say about that.
Yeah.
And I would appreciate I would
that they are not real.
yeah, I would appreciate it if they didn't do anything.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Also,
Thanks for
actually,
not doing anything.
Yeah, but I also
But actually do something.
yeah, do something. Please make Life with Luca a series.
We're begging.
Go to daisy.net and do some tweeting or emailing,
Please.
requesting a Life with Luca movie.
It just takes
I mean,
a few minutes.
TV
you
show.
guys.
And rent.
It's like
and buy the
hello,
movie.
they belong on the screen together. Yeah.
They do. Oh my
I
god.
know.
Don't you want to see more of Derek and Casey? Like even
Don't you?
just
I'm
being
asking
in the
you
same
guys. I'm asking you guys.
yeah. In the same
Don't you?
scene? Like they're in the same what do you only want to see them again together?
If you don't miss Michael and Ashley on your screens,
Oh my God.
you're actually crazy. You're
Yeah, like
crazy
what's
person,
happening
and
here?
I don't want to know you.
Like what's
So,
happening? Actually, like hello?
Have we all lost our minds? Like obviously,
Obviously.
I will never get enough of Derek and Casey. So.
I will never get enough.
Some other time we'll do like I don't know one of those like Enneagram tests
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
we'll do other
we'll
personality
do-
tests if this is something you guys are interested in
Yeah.
hearing more about. But
So
we have some
true.
other plans for episodes coming up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that are a little bit different.
Yeah. We're gonna be talking about other
Comparisons.
step-sibling romance movies.
Yes. Quite popular ones that you may
popular.
be familiar with.
Popular. And yeah, so
yeah, look out for that.
look out for that. March 5th is when the
Is it?
next episode will be after this one. So March 5th and yeah.
What should our question? What's
What's our question? Our question is, what's your MBTI type? Number 1.
Yeah, what is your MBTI?
Or if you
What
know
is yours?
it, or care about it at all.
Yeah.
And
Emily, what's yours?
mine is INFJ or INFP.
Okay.
So I'm Casey. But
Okay.
sometimes I'm INFP, so I'm like right on the cusp of that, like the last
Okay.
thing, like 50-50. The
am
first few
constantly-
times I took it was INFJ, and then like the last time I
Okay.
took it was INFP. So I'm like, I don't know if I've just
Yeah,
changed.
it does change. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's totally normal for it to change.
Mhm. What's
Like
yours?
now, Casey's and Derek's could be different.
That's
Mine
true.
is
You're right.
INFP.
INFP.
I think
Oh
I
my
do
God,
it
of
constantly.
course.
I'm one of the people that
Oh,
don't
yeah, we
change.
talked
I'm just
about-
constantly
you said this.
INFP forever and ever, and INFP. Yeah.
Yeah, of course we're the same.
Yeah, of course, obviously.
Of course we are. That's crazy. and and then yeah, what's your IMDb?
What?
I meant to say MBTI. What's your
What's your
IMDb?
Great. Well, yeah, leave your response either
Yeah.
on Spotify in the little question thing or in YouTube comments or however you want to.
Mhm. Also, like, are there any other personality tests or whatever that you want us to do for Derek?
Yes, let us know that, please. And thank you. And if you are interested in taking any tests, daisy.com,
Yeah.
.net. Sorry, daisy.net.
Oh, I wish. I
Someone
wish it was
took
Daisy.
daisy.com and we
Yeah,
don't know who they are.
and it's
but
like
we will kill them.
$10,000 or something.
Yeah,
It's
insane, actually. It's
crazy.
insane. I'm convinced it's Family Channel and they are running a conspiracy against
Yeah,
us.
they're like, we don't want anyone to have this.
Yeah,
It's like,
no, it's
shut
so
up.
true.
And we would do it.
daisy.net/quizzes.
Yeah.
Is where you could take a couple
Oh my
of fun
God,
quizzes and
cute.
eventually we'll probably make more.
Yeah. Oh my God, I
time
really,
to
I want
do
to
so.
make, I want to make more. Yay.
Yes, and we will. There's so much more coming. There's so much more content coming.
Yeah, so much.
Look forward to that. Like,
Yeah.
This month, I would just
Yeah.
like to say, because we will not have a podcast before then, this month is the 1-year anniversary of Life with Luca, which is
True.
absolutely insane. We've been
Oh my God.
advocating for Life with Luca series for a whole year now.
A whole year. That's crazy.
Crazy. Crazy. And
Yeah.
we will keep doing it.
Yeah, and we will keep doing it, and
Get
we
used to
won't
these
stop.
faces.
Yeah,
Yeah, we won't ever.
Yeah,
so.
and it's like almost like, okay, so it's a good thing that we're not doing it weekly because you would get sick of us. So,
Yeah, that's true. We're helping you out. Just us.
please stay with us.
Please stay and please go rent Life with Luca
Oh my
for
God,
the
yes.
1-year anniversary.
Yeah, oh my God, go
The
rent
1-year
it,
anniversary,
buy
you have
it.
to rent it or buy it.
Yes,
You have to.
you just have to. Like, it's required by law. So,
Yes.
disclaimer:
Yes, I'm
it's
calling
actually
the
not. But if you have the ability to do it, please do. And
cops. Please do.
yeah, it'll be a good way to show support for Life with Luca. And we really want a TV show because we want more Life with Eric, and we want more Derek and Casey, and we want all these characters.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I want to know more about Skylar and Luca. I want to know more about Kai and Molly. Like, I want to know more about Simon. I want to know all of these things. So
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
The
questions are endless.
Yeah, actually.
Actually? Yeah.
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 Okay.
So great. Thank you for doing that. And happy 1-year anniversary to Life with Luca.
Yay.
The greatest thing to happen probably in the last 10 years,
Yeah.
let's be honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's work towards more of that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
Wait, and say yeah one more time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for watching / listening. However you choose to partake.
Yes. Thank you.
And, oh wait, my hula hoop is on the ground.
I got mine.
Yeah, I got this flower out of the way.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Hold on.
Well-
I'm still blinking. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay.
All right. We shall see you guys
Yes.
next month.
Yay. Oh my God.
But until then,
We hope your force field is activated.
is activated.
Oh, mine. Oh, I did that completely wrong, but oh well.
I'm sure it was so smooth.
Uh-huh. Totally.
Bye.
Bye.